If you took a look in your trash can right now, what would you see? Half-eaten sandwich, carton of milk past its expiration date, maybe a head of lettuce that's turned. Any of us with such a collection would be guilty of contributing food waste to a massive global imbalance. According to the United Nations Environment Program, humans wasted 19% of all available food in the year 2022. That's equivalent to 1 billion meals per day. And the implications are both economic and environmental. To help us discuss those implications, Brian Rowe joins me now. He's a Van Buren professor at Ohio State's University Department of Agricultural, Environmental, and Development Economics. Professor, thanks for being with us. Do those numbers surprise you, and why are we wasting so much food?
Sadly, those numbers don't surprise me. It's been this way for quite some time. In fact, the number is more like a third of all food is wasted or lost, either at the farm level or at the consumer level. And it's wasted for a number of reasons. At the higher end of the income scale, we have lots of food options, hectic lives, and things get wasted. At the lower end of the income scale around the globe, sometimes food comes to those households that's not of high quality or not of good safety. And so a lot of that food will get wasted.
The report also says that the food waste accounts for 8 to 10% of global emissions. What's the connection there?
Yeah, so creating food, of course, creates emissions in and of itself. You have to get the land, you have to get all the fertilizer and chemicals, you have to transport that. Each step to get it to the consumer creates emissions. Then if that food is wasted, most of it goes into a landfill, where it yet again creates more greenhouse gases, particularly in the form of methane, which is a very fast-acting greenhouse gas.
So what are some of the potential solutions here?
It's really going to vary by the country or even within countries. Different communities can have different approaches. Awareness is helpful, but then giving consumers the tools they need to reduce that waste is important. In the United States, for example, there's great confusion around date labels. Many people think the dates on labels are some type of strict rule that must be followed and food must be thrown away after those dates. That only happens for a few items like deli meats and soft cheeses where those dates have a safety implication. Most other foods, that is just an indicator of peak quality.
And obviously this is happening in a world in which there is great hunger. Are there solutions or connections and ways to think about this where either community level behavior or government induced behavior would help fix this imbalance, get the food that's being wasted to the people who need food?
Yeah, there's two different ways to think about this. We can rescue or capture food that would not be eaten and transfer those to those who need it. But if we reduce waste overall, that makes more food available, that pushes downward pressure on prices through the forces of supply and demand, and that would make food more affordable for everybody, regardless of their income or location.
Professor Brian Rowe with Ohio State University, thanks so much for being with us.
My pleasure.